Hello, hello.
Start.
Hi, Pipin. How you doing tonight? How was the game? Hope it went super well. Hi, RTFX. I love the walk-on sound. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Yes, I am officially in between jobs, is what they like to say, right? Yeah, it kind of came suddenly, but it's okay. I'm not too stressed about it. It's true, they did not. I appreciate that, Pipe. Everyone, go say hi to Pipe. Give him a follow. If you're not already. Great guy, great streamer. And then while you're at it, go say hello to our TFX studio as well. Tell us about your game. How did it go? I know that you just released a new one not too long ago, and I'm super curious about how it went in the competition. But it is what it is. It's fine. I'm not too stressed out right yet. I probably should be, but I'm taking it in stride. And you said you know a lot of people that have a lot of free time. That's it's it seems to be a common thing lately for sure. I am kind of happy if I'm being honest. I'm not like obviously I need to work. I'm nowhere near wealthy enough to not. But the amount of time that that I had been spending absorbed in that job, I'm talking 10, 12 hour days if I'm lucky. That was on the low side of things, and just the stress and the constant thinking about it, and like when I found out I was done, there was just this weight off my shoulders of like, I can do what I want with my free time now, and that was a really really good feeling. So kind of relieved. It really isn't really an award or anything. It really just for fun, but a lot of good feedback so far. Just waiting for the game jam to end to upload the fixed version. Heck yes, that is fantastic. Is there a way that I can play it before the end of the jam? Or do I have to wait until that is completely finished? Silent burnout is real. Oh yeah, that's exactly what it was. There was this like, obviously I found out and there was this moment of like, I had chills because I'm like, what am I gonna do for work, money? But almost immediately after that, it was like, wow. I obviously I knew how much energy I was expending, but I didn't realize how much it had been draining me until it was over. So that's the good news, anyways. Yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate that. I have been looking. I recently switched brokerages as well, so hopefully that kicks off something. And I started. This probably isn't the smartest thing to do, but I started investing in crypto as well. Um, and that's actually going well. I think I picked a good time for it. So hopefully that gets me by until the next thing comes along. Awesome. Thank you so much. And thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. I'm very excited to try that out. Curse of Afterwood Manor. All right. Now we're talking. There's like 3 known bugs, but still should be playable. Most noticeable bugs are on the game page. Okay. All right, I'll keep that in mode. In mind. Words elude me today. Are you in a profession discipline that you plan to stay in? So, um, I would have liked to. Like, I enjoyed the job. I didn't enjoy the hours, but I enjoyed the work. But no, yeah, I can move around pretty freely at this point. I do have a real estate license, and that's what I was doing for the past like 5 years, just like strictly focusing on real estate. But I moved at the end of last year, and that made my clientele drop quite a bit. I moved to like literally the other side of the state, so I'm gonna keep doing that off and on. But I plan on finding new work entirely, and I'm not really sure what that's gonna be yet. But we'll see. Someone once said they could write a book about all the different jobs that I've had, and it's true. I've bounced around between so many different things. It's wild. That's why you're so charming and well spoken. I don't know about that. I appreciate that though. Congratulations, Pipin. That is fantastic news. I've been thinking about doing more day streaming while I have the time to do it, just for funsies. The past week has been focused solely on, budgeting and job searching and all the fun stuff, but now I think I'm ready to have some fun, relax a little bit. If you do more day streaming, I can come more. Sweet. Well, there you go. That's reason enough to do it right there. Excellent. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for popping in. I hope everything continues to go well for both of you. And yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. I really appreciate it. Hi, Pop. Hi, hello. How are you? You want to come up here? Is my coat in your way? There you go. He's a good boy. That's a good pupper. Yeah. My good boy. Nope. Oh. Studio just bought you a treat. Here you go. Yes, good boy. Say thank you. Thank you. Yeah. He says thank you. Alright, where were we? Oh, that's right. I came back here with Harem. You're new. Steely boy, it's okay. There he goes. Steely boy. I used to have my camera set up in such a way that you could see him when he jumps at my TV. And that was a problem. There's a clip somewhere of him getting, like, almost knocking my TV off the wall. Following the strange wolf, you climb the top of the hill. There you see a black-skinned man sitting under a spreading bush. The wolf runs up to him and sits near, whimpering.
Whom you brought? Get lost, dog. You're not needed here.
He raises his arm as if to hit the wolf, but the animal doesn't even try to dodge, still whining. The man's hand goes down, never finishing the blow. The man staggers to his feet, and you notice there's blood soaking the right side of his leather leggings. He's very tall and rather lanky. While he stands before you, leaning on his bow, his hurt leg trembles slightly, and the right side of his leggings darkens again with fresh bleeding. Nevertheless, the man doesn't reveal his pain, except for a strained jaw and heavy gaze.
Ekundayo,
the man says, looking straight into your eyes. I'm Davos, the Baron of these lands. Nice to meet you.
Ekon for decent ones. Are you decent?
The man nods. You can consider me a friend. What are you doing here?
Sitting, waiting, hunting.
Ekundayo shrugs. All right. A man of many words. I don't wish to pressure you, but please answer me. I may be able to help.
Lured your curiosity. Serves me right. We'll start again.
Ekundayo narrows his eyes and exhales loudly.
The name's Ekundayo. Ekon for decent ones. Used to be a carpenter in the Bristlehill Village. Trolls attacked. Killed everyone but me. We'll show them that was a mistake.
Ekun speaks with a distant voice, looking somewhere above you.
They all deserve death. Kargad, most of all. Rock Troll. He led them.
Ekun grimaces as if he has a toothache. How can a mere carpenter be chasing trolls effectively?
You were not always a baron. Here, I was not always a carpenter. Nothing to lose anymore.
Ekun stares somewhere through you. So how did you get wounded?
I've been hunting trolls until they have hunted back. The wound can't stop the hunting, just slows it down.
Ekun shrugs. Did you know that local trolls are not afraid of fire now?
No, didn't. Fire arrows couldn't murder them. Now I know the reason. Had no chance here. Can see it now.
Ekun's face is hard to read, but it seems to you he is surprised. He glances at his wounded leg. So why are you sitting on this hill?
Troll feet often followed this path. Can't hunt them anymore. That's why I wait. They will come here eventually.
Well, I'm hunting those trolls too. Would you like to join our efforts? Ekun's face gets a trifle calmer. You can see he's glad to hear your offer.
We'll mark on your map all the places where troll feet tread the land. Troll's lair must be somewhere nearby.
All right.
The spirit is strong, but the body falters. We'll follow you wherever you need, but this wound must be tended by healers in the capital. Don't want to burden. One more thing. Before we go, troll feet tread this path often. Would like to stay here until they appear.
All right, but before we go, I'd like to ask you some questions.
You have my respect, but the answers shall be postponed. Swear by Torag the time for question will come after Kargad's last breath is drawn.
Ekun's face darkens. I didn't expect him to worship Torag.
Trauma? One more lost soul, moaning, suffering from despair. Cast away the false light of the Torag's forge, and see the verity in Grotus's moonlight.
Harem raises his eyes to the sky. Ekun looks Harem up and down, but doesn't react to his passionate speech. Deal. Echo nods in gratitude. Well, this is a great place for an ambush. Let's wait, although I think that he should heal his leg first. Hey, Dark. That's right, it was a porcupine from Spelunky. Thank you so much for that. Everyone, go give our buddy, Everything Dark, a follow. He is not just our moderator, he's a great friend of mine, and he is hopefully going to be streaming shortly. I know I've said that 1,000 times, but he's working his way up. It's coming soon. I mean, I want to use him, but he's not equipped with anything. That's my problem. Let's try it and see what happens. It's giving me an opportunity to equip him with things. Excellent. Not that he has much to go with, but hey, starts with a longbow +1. That's pretty cool. He comes with a wolf. Heck yes. That works. Quick save. Okay. So this one's branded. Okay. All right. Oh man, I am like out of all the things. Make a full attack with a ranged weapon. You can fire 1 additional time this round at your highest bonus. -2 penalty. That is great. And then he has... Take on an aspect of a falcon. Your eyes become wide and raptor-like. And you grow feathers in the sides of your head. +3 competence bonus on perception. +1 competence bonus on ranged attacks. That's amazing. And then... Long Strider. Spell gives you +10 enhancement bonus to your base speed. I love that he has a dog. That's so cool. Very true. I don't Oh. Okay, I like him. Yeah, I also realized that I kicked Harem off of my team, and I needed him here. So it looks like I need to go rest anyways, so I'm going to take care of that. I want to talk to Ekundayo, equip him with new stuff, so let's get out of here and go do that. Let's just go straight back to town. I think I got an exclamation point as well, and we're going to go to the throne room to start. A peasant woman, her face soaked with tears, approaches you quickly. Oh, your grace, woe is me. I've met my darkest hour. You're my last hope. By all the gods ever prayed to, don't leave me in need. My name is Jenna Tannerson. Our village is a short way from here. It's been 2 days since my boy Tig ran away, and I haven't seen him since. We've searched and searched, but it's no use. If you don't find him, no one else will. Do people disappear frequently around here? They sure do. There are so many hazards around, it's hard to name them all. Wild beasts in the forests, and monsters and some troblins and bandits, and whatever. Even adults have hard times surviving here. And for a little kid, oh. Do you have any idea where he may be? Jenna looks around cautiously and whispers, There's this old hag in the gnarl marches, a swamp witch. I won't say her name out loud. Don't you even ask. The mere thought of her chills the blood in my veins. She has the evil eye, and she eats people. She even turns into a black raven and soars in the sky. It's sure as day that she took my boy. Okay, I'll try to find him. Oh, your grace, thank you so much. I'll be praying to Erastil to grant you long life. If there's any news, I'll be nearby in the tavern. May the good gods help you. The sobbing woman leaves. Alright, I got no one working on projects. He's working on that. Still not enough to do that. Hey, Seth, how you doing? Everyone, go say hello to our good friend Seth the Sore. So the Savage Bow is better. Add your strength bonus, that's why. Okay. So Savage Bow it is... Aw, I can't talk to the dog. Sad day. Ekundayo looks somewhere beyond you. Forgive me, friend. My thoughts are on Kargod right now. Well, tell me about yourself. Ekun turns his eyes on you. Don't want to rake up the past. Not now, when the wound still bleeds. Must kill Kargad and regain my peace. In that case, we'll talk later, I suppose. Alright, Harum, you wanted to see this? Harum gives the statue a long look, then spits on the ground without saying a word. No? Nothing? Ugh. Yeah, see, that's what I thought, is that he would not help me. Which means... I don't know why he's in my party. Now, where the heck do we go? Those places are... Oh, that's where the Dwarven Ruins are. Those are far away. Okay. Kobold Trail's pretty close. Troll Clearing is pretty close. Gotta go do that. The Hodag Lair. The f is that? Tenebrous Depths is way up there. And then Sorrowflow I can't even figure out how to get to yet. Okay. So it looks like I've explored everywhere but this, which I can't even figure out how to get to. So I might as well start heading south. Let's head towards, I guess the Kobold Trail is next up. I really should have Harum in my party. Save me time later. But let's skirt around this way. Explore this. Tuskwater sounds not appetizing at all. The tower in the center of Candlemere Lake is a crumbling ruin. Nothing remains but a half-collapsed stone cylinder and a swath of rubble within and without. The stones of the tower are ancient. Faint carvings of strange symbols are barely visible in some of the tower's stones, although the ancient cult that once used this site as its center of worship has long since been destroyed. The ruins themselves exude an aura of unease. Any creature that enters this area feels as if something unseen were watching or waiting, and that intruders to the area are distinctly unwelcome. Alright, we gotta go check that out. At the very least, see what level it is. I was gonna say, you have the same cup as that dude I am following in his van life journey, the one with the... Talking about this thing? Nice. I love that cup. It's like perfectly sized. Ooh. Ooh. The boat is in good condition. It looks like it was used not long ago. Note wrapped in an oiled leather. I want a cauldron mug. Looks like a witch's cauldron. Ooh, that sounds cool. That sounds wicked cool. This is actually my favorite cup, but I don't drink out of it. It's an ale horn, and I'm not sure if it's real, but it certainly feels real. And it's got like a texture of a tusk of some sort, but that could be intentional. Yeah, it's wicked cool, and it's got Davos' symbol on it. It was a gift from Tuck and Roll. We came to this island at dusk, decided to spend a night at the shore and go inland at dawn. We've seen some lights floating over the underbrush. For some reason, they don't approach, keep their distance from us. Tomorrow, we'll head for the ruins. The cleric and the paladin who hired me to guide them keep aloof. They exchange whispers about something hidden in these ruins, and fall silent as soon as I come close. We've come here to search for treasures for a man called Gunderson, but these two seem to have some plans of their own. It would bother me less if Rizmel wasn't a cleric of Nethys. People say that the moods and methods of his followers change as often as those of their two-faced god. For now, at least, the cleric behaves nicely, except for constant frantic speeches about the ruins. Anyways, Britt is a paladin of Erori, so I guess I can rely on his sense of justice. We've heard about strange things that take place on the Candlemere Lake. A few days ago, local folks saw a bright flash of light over the tower at the island, and no one could explain what it was. Another strange thing I witnessed myself. When we were coming to the island on our boat, I noticed an old geezer on the shore, and this island is thought to be deserted. I guess the geezer saw us too, because he disappeared. I don't dare to leave the campsite unattended. Can't help thinking this island is really cursed, as locals used to say. If the curse is just a fable, and if Rizmel doesn't try any tricks, we'll come back here, and I'll take this note away. And if you find this note, traveler, hop on your boat and go back where you came from. Erastil bless me. Mori Fokri. Well, that's scary. The coals are already cold. I feel like I should save. Oh. I don't want to deal with these things. The last time I fought one of these, it completely destroyed me. But that was several levels ago. I wonder. It's still doing some damage. I was doing good at the start of this, now I keep missing it. Well, that was done with me. Thank you. Gosh. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and back up. I'm not dealing with that. Okay. We're going here first. Nope. Can't dodge this one. And something happening up there.
Pretty.
What is happening up there? Stefano Moskoni. Okay. One down.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
That one seemed quiet. Is that just me? There we go. Davos. Step forward. Yeah, buddy. There it is. You see Sir Stefano Moskoni from Pitax. He looks reduced from when you first met him. His clothes are torn and blood-stained, and his waxed hair and mustache are bent at odd angles. Noticing you, Stefano salutes you with his rapier. He seems genuinely pleased to see you. We meet again. I confess I never thought I'd be glad to see you. Oh, I'm glad I made it in time. I bow to your dignity. Saving me here after our unpleasant conversation back in your capital must have been controversial. I may even owe you an apology for my behavior. Despite the many flaws, your barony has some potential. Sir Stefano leans on his rapier warily. The people here, yourself included, are passionate and ready to embrace progress. Not all countries are so open. Stefano inhales sharply. The people of Galt might as well be a mob. Brevoy is eating itself from within by continual struggles for power. And Numeria, why, it's hardly a land at all. I'll show you barbarian strength. You can hear Amiri cracking her knuckles. First, I show you the floor. But here, I see a beginning of something greater. Your people admire you, respect you, and believe in a future with you as their leader. Stefano gives a respectful nod. Not all may say the same. I will report this to my king, Iravetti. Maybe this barony is actually worthy of becoming Pitax's vassal. Vassal? Yes. Sir Stefano pauses for a moment, then looks surprised. What did you think I would offer? Do you think us equals? He scoffs. If your barony were even a hint of becoming a rival to Pitax, why, His Highness Iravetti, Stefano looks flustered. Why, he would need to deal with that threat, by vassal treaty or by steel. I see gratitude is fashionably out of date in Pitax. Valerie's lips form a thin line, and Stefano flushes, not in anger, but shame. Stefano recovers, straightening. Why, my lady, on the contrary, it is because of gratitude I'm being candid with you right now. Valerie speaks softly, so softly that only you can hear her. Please remain temperate. Stefano may be stupid, but dealing with him here and now would bring you that much closer to the Stag Lord and his bandits. Your honesty is welcome. Next time we meet, it could be on the battlefield. Valerie nods pensively beside you, as though to herself. You understand perfectly well that her approval is meant for you. I will look forward to that meeting, Your Grace. However it unfolds. He salutes with his rapier. It's been an honor. Didn't expect that.
Why did you leave your home? Do any traveling bards ever live happily ever after? Or did you hope to earn your glory, singing songs in taverns?
You don't appreciate your happiness. You've been surrounded by books, paintings, poets, and singers since you were a child. In our village, the only entertainments we had were tavern fights and harvest dance parties. I'd have died of boredom if I stayed there.
The hills seemed pleasant, even welcoming. No gray doom and gloom. Just walking along the path and enjoying the view of all the cute little white pyramids, built out of pebblestone. Or wait, was it pebblestone? Horror of horrors, what I mistook for pebbles were polished bones. All along the path, the grass was riddled with pyramids made of polished kobold remains. It got us to thinking, is it wise to follow such a grim path, the way marked by death itself? Defying all danger, we followed the path, trying to brush away thoughts on who may have polished the kobold vertebrae and why. We quickly moved along the path, leading us through the pale hills. It didn't take long for us to reach a mountain river, with a bridge crossing over it. Well, bridge may be a bit generous. It was actually just a long branch, about as thick as an arm, spanning from one bank to the other. It may have been enough for Kobold to cross, since we could see another of those small bone pyramids on the far side, but it didn't look nearly strong enough for our party to cross. Before deciding how to proceed, we carefully examined the river. We quickly discovered that the river was quite deep. I plunged my arm shoulder deep into the water and couldn't even feel the bed. It was fast, too. The current pulled a dried leaf off my sleeve, and it was gone from my sight in a blink. And it was cold. Very, very cold. Frankly, none of us were interested in taking a swim, so we carefully examined the branch that would help us cross the river. The branch did have one thing going for it, though. Being so thick, it happened to be quite sturdy, but that didn't make the flimsy crossing any less slippery or challenging to anyone daring to set foot on it. I wonder how many kobolds have slipped on the wet bark and found a watery grave in the ice-cold river. Precautions were definitely in order. We readied a rope to ensure the daredevil's safety. Foresight had always been among our esteemed Baron's strongest virtues. With the practiced motions of a seasoned adventurer, he pulled a length of rope out of his pack and prepared it to be tied around the waist of whoever would be brave enough to step on the branch and attempt to cross the river. That would at least help reduce the risk of drowning. We talked it over, and chose a volunteer to try crossing the river. Ekundayo was unperturbed by the thin branch and the speeding current. After a deep breath, our volunteer set forth along the precarious crossing. One step, then another. A few feet crossed with no trouble, and I started to think that maybe things would be fine. That's when the branch jerked and started to shake. It was rolling over. With no time to think, all Ekundayo could do was jump to the other side. Oh, the lengths we'll go to in our efforts to keep our pride untarnished and our pants dry. One incredible jump, and Ekundayo was in the other bank. Ekundayo took a moment to catch his breath and turned his attention back to the crossing. As soon as the rope was securely fixed on both banks, the branch didn't seem as much a death trap as it had been before. Losing no more time, we crossed the river. One small pyramid made of polished kobold bones may be a bit spooky, but it's not unbearable. But how about thousands? We found ourselves looking over a proper kobold graveyard, each little pyramid a mark of a kobold death, and that mark made out of their own remains. Yeesh. The real enigma, though, waited in the heart of the burial ground. The centerpiece was made of hundreds, maybe even thousands of polished bones, all put together to form the head of an enormous dragon. Imagine it. These small, nonsensical reptiles somehow managed to create a sculpture both fearsome and magnificent. Such might, and yet such frailty as well. If a single bone were to be removed from the foundation, this beautiful statue would crumble to dust, and I even spotted one such flimsy bone. Regardless, we'd come face to face with irrefutable proof. The kobolds, for better or worse, were changing. This news had no impact on our search for the trolls, though. The land was clearly sacred to the kobolds, and it seemed unlikely they would bring their new friends here. But how would the Baron deal with the structure we found in his realm? The Baron deemed it proper to respect the Kobold Shrine. Following my advice, the Baron adjusted the dangerously loose bone in the hope of reinforcing the remarkable composition. His grace was standing to leave when a glint from the dragon's jaw drew his attention. Carefully reaching inside, the Baron pulled out what seemed to be a dirty stone. Beneath an outer layer of clay, we found a large, finely cut emerald. It seemed the kobold spirits decided to grant us a gift. Stowing the offering in his bag, the Baron turned and left. We dutifully followed our leader, and soon the bizarre kobold burial ground was far behind us. I like that. That was cool. Where's the other one? Lizardfolk Village? Ooh. Kinda want to go there. Ooh, new area. Kobold Camp, a small clearing in the forest in which someone has set up camp. Strange hissing voices can be heard, speaking in some incomprehensible language. Can't hurt to stop there. You see a gang of kobolds resting around a campfire. When they finally notice you, they jump up and start scuttling around, making a mess and bumping into each other, all the while muttering something in their hissing language. One kobold emerges from the swarming crowd. His scales are a touch lighter than those of his companions. Upon closer inspection, he seems to be extremely old. His skin is dry and lifeless, and he clearly lost some of his scales long ago. There's something curious about this kobold. He seems to be calm, confident, and wise? The old kobold hisses. The rest of the kobolds immediately calm down. "Greetings," he says, addressing you and sticking out his hand.
Greetings. Greetings.
Oh, greetings. You shake the old kobold's hand. It's slimy and cold. He continues to stare, his eyes still yellow and emotionless. Kobolds, humans, love, the old kobold says.
Love. Kobold. Tattoo. Yes. Yes.
The old kobold seems to have said his piece, so he just continues to stare at you with cold, still eyes. Tartuk, what a familiar name. Tell me, do you know the story of the Soot-Scale Kobold tribe? The kobold seems to not understand a single word you're saying, but reacts to the word Soot-Scale. Soot-Scale, bad, not friend. All right, let's get this sorted out then. All of the kobolds are staring at you now, no blinking or movement among them. It's starting to get uncomfortable. Tartuk, trolls, love. Search, Tartuk, kobold.
Yes. Kobold.
No matter how hard you try, you can't glean anything useful from the old kobold's gibberish. Well, I don't want to straight up attack him, so I have more important things to do than solve your riddles. The kobolds quickly gather and leave into the woods. Yeah, I feel bad just killing them. Got more rope, though. Many small footprints are visible in the dirt. They seem to be recent. Maybe as recent as the ones that I just saw? No, I guess there's nothing else here. Just some Tartuk-loving kobolds. Let's check out the Lizardfolk Village next. A low, muddy hummock protrudes from the middle of the widening river, surrounded by a palisade of outward-facing wooden stakes. Inside, a group of mounds are clustered around a single, larger mound. A simple gate on the eastern side of the hummock seems to be the only entrance to the fortified island. To the eastern shore, I suppose. An old lizard folk is wandering outside the village walls. He stares at you with shiny, beady black eyes. Warmblood. Old Kargar knew you come, yes. You look for your youngling, yes? He here, alive. Other time we eat him long ago, but Longtail tribe gone crazy. Maybe you save him. Maybe not. Maybe too late save anyone. Yes, I am looking for a missing boy. Where is he? Inside village. Alive. For now, all old Kargar know. Kargar not go village in long, long ago. Who are you? Old Kargar rattler. Play rattle, sing songs, tell tales. Kargar know many things. Where tribe come, how live, who win. People without history, like wild animal. One day alive, next day dead. Kargar keep memory, tell stories to young. Your words are wise. You know, I'm a rattler too. We call it a bard. Will you sing me the songs of your tribe? I can sing you ours. Bad time for song. Need save tribe now. Then can sing. Tell me about your tribe. Lots to tell about Longtail tribe. Old tribe. Warmblood's not come yet, while Longtail's built great empire, yes. Warmblood come and go without trace, while Longtails stay here as long as moon rides skies. Tales tell so, that what Kargar sing to tribe. If tell truth, Longtail's small tribe, wage war with thickskins for long time, rarely won. If not make peace with Warmbloods, if not learn their language and buy their sharp iron, maybe tribe die long ago, yes. Now spirit call himself great ancestor, live in spirit hut, and tribe go mad. Can Longtails be saved? Kargar not know. You seem unhappy. Is something wrong? The old man sighs heavily. Around dozen moon ago, on Forbidden Island in middle Candlemere Lake, bright light appear. Then spirit come to Chieftain Vesket. Tell he great ancestor, invisible hero, Strishchak. Vesket believe. Spirit tell now we win everyone. True, every battle with thickskins they freeze in place or get scared and run. Vesket say we now return old glory. But spirit demand odd things. Tribe scared, not understand. Old Kargar think, that not ancestor, that evil spirit. Tribe in fear, and spirit eat fear, become very, very strong, yes. Eat tribe from within, but Vesket trust spirit, do what spirit order. And tribe afraid, but listen to chieftain. How save such stupid tribe? Why don't you go to the village? Were you banished? Not banish, no. Kargar flee on own. Evil spirit come to tribe, pretend to be great ancestor, destroy Longtails. Chieftain believed spirit. Tribe believed chieftain. Old Kargar only one nobody believes, yes. Kargar know in heart that great ancestor is false. Kargar wish him dead. Flee from village, live in woods, walk around village, sing songs, try call to tribe's wisdom. But where that wisdom? The old Lizardfolk waves his hand, emphasizing his frustration. Kargar know magic. If come to spirit hut, can make evil spirit visible. But spirit know too. If Kargar enter village, he not live long. Well, I have to go. I guess I have to go save this child from a evil spirit of some kind. Will-o-wisp, I assume. Oh, it's a big area. Okay. Oop. A group of warlike lizardfolk guards the village gates. Noticing you, they raise their weapons. Halt, Warmblood. Why come? Friend or foe? War or peace? There's a human child in your village. I came to trade for his release. The lizardfolk exchange glances. One of them hesitantly replies, Trade good, but child, Warmblood need to speak to Chieftain Vesket. He decide. We show way. Okay. A sturdy lizardfolk is waiting for you in the hut. He's a head taller than the rest of his tribe, and his well-muscled body is covered in scars, displaying the experience of countless battles. It isn't easy to read the lizardfolk's body language, but his shallow breathing and jerky movements are consistent with deep exhaustion. It's possible the chieftain hasn't gotten a good night's sleep in a long while. What's that? Warmblood? Why you come? Vesket not call for you. Why you here? Tell, quick. Your tribe is holding a human child. I've come to take him back. The chieftain hisses loudly. You can't take Warmblood, youngling. Great Stishkak claimed youngling for himself. You not anger Stishkak. I came for a peaceful negotiation, one chieftain to another. Your tribe is holding a small child. I'm ready to pay for his return. I'd like to solve this without resorting to violence. The chieftain frowns. Warmblood youngling in spirit, hut with great ancestor. Vesket can't give him away, not Vesket's to give. Go, talk to great ancestor yourself. If you lucky, he give you youngling. If not, I no help. Let me ask you a question first. Ask Chieftain Vesket allow. Who are you? I, Chieftain Vesket, king of Longtail tribe. Warmblood not know me? Fine. Soon all know Vesket. Great ancestor foretells I soon do great deeds. Tell me about your tribe. Longtail's the greatest tribe, when world hatched from egg. Longtail's first to step here. The rest appeared later from eggshell and dirt. All woods, all swamps, all rivers. Ours, yes. Longtail Empire owned whole world, from mountain roots to moon and stars. Now, with great Stishchak back, Longtails be respected again, yes. Soon, soon. Who is Stishchak? Oh, Stishchak is great. Too bad old Kagar not here. He sings songs about him. Know this, Warmblood. Stishchak hero among heroes. Earth under our feet. Stishchak fish from the water and put on steady foundation. Moon rolling over skies. Stishchak throw it there. Long ago it was. Now Longtail tribe's enemies, strong, live all over. But Stishchak's spirits come back. Tribe wage war on thickskins. Win easy, joy, celebration. Now Longtails get fame again, like old days. Why did your tribe's rattler flee the village? Old Kagar lose mind, yes, afraid of everyone. Tell if we stay, we kill and eat him. Happens with old folks. Too bad, too bad. Kagar once know much. Sing ancient songs. Teach whole tribe. Oh, thank you. Chieftain Vesket generous today. All right, so I'll go to the spirit hut and talk to this great ancestor of yours. See what happens. The clutch hut? Oh, there's eggs. On the floor of the hut, lying among eggshells, an old lizard folk is pressing his hand against a festering wound. Raising his head with great effort, he stares at you. Dry skin? No, I see truth. Ashestaha. I've been waiting for you. Yes. What did you call me? Ashestaha. Death. You have many, many faces. You can come as an animal, as wind, as dry skin. Come and take all. Everything. What happened here? Great ancestor go crazy. Tell of famine come soon. Children starve, so we must eat eggs like every time famine come. But where is famine? Many animals, many mushrooms everywhere. We could breed many children, could raise many warriors, yes. Virish try save eggs. Try stop tribe from eating them. Great ancestor get angry, put spell on Virish. Then Chieftain Vesket poke Virish with spear. I lie and watch Longtails eat our own eggs. Now no eggs left, no children left. Where tribe get new warriors from? Soon Virish die, and then tribe die. Yes. Hold on, I can help you. The lizard folk's wound closes as he stares at you astounded. You no take Virish? You dry skin? Friend? Virish rises to his feet. Weird day when dry skin save one of tribe. Weird, but maybe not last for tribe. Maybe not time for Ashestaha take all. Who are you? Virish from Longtail tribe. Clutch father. When we have no eggs, we have no children. Tribe die out. But if ancestors help, we get new eggs. We get new children. Ooh, a trident. Medicinal herbs are growing in the little garden beds. Don't mind if I do. Two lizard folk stand near a small garden, arguing fiercely as they wave their hands and lash the ground with their tails. What you say is stupid. Any fool understand it. Even Warmblood. The lizard folk points at you with his talony finger. Hey, you, Warmblood, come here and tell this bonehead I speak truth. Okay, first tell me what you're arguing about. We two, Tasseth and Shalor, make garden. Good garden, lots heal herb. Then great ancestor come. Tell us root out all heal herb and plant dopeweed instead. How can that be? Disobey Ancestor is wrong. Ancestor must be respected. Ancestor wise, knows better. We, like small children, know nothing, yes? Must not argue, must do as told. Shalor maybe know nothing, but Tasseth can use his head. Root out heal herb, wrong. Plant dopeweed, wrong. Tasseth think great ancestor eat too much dopeweed himself. Tathis is right. Think for yourself. Shalor mumbles displeased, while Tasseth lifts his finger in triumph. See, yes? If ancestor tell go jump from big rock, you obey him too? Ancestor not planted this garden. It not up to him what we do with it. I just have monitor lizards running around. This is awesome, alright? I feel like I should explore the rest of this place first. See if there's anything lying around that could help me. Oh. Hi, you. The f are you? Venom Hodag? What even is this? It's like a freaking dinosaur. As stout as a bull with a reptile's scaly, spiked body, Hodags are legendary forest predators that hunt along the edges of civilization in thick woods. Green, gray, and black scales cover the beasts, helping them blend in amid underbrush, and sharp spikes stand along their backs and run down their powerful, dangerous tails. Loggers share stories of being followed by Hodags and seeing their glowing red eyes in the otherwise oppressive darkness of the deep forest. In the wintertime, when snow and ice blankets the region, Hodags grow a foul-smelling coat of greasy, dark brown fur that sprouts in tufts from between their scales. Many believe that Hodags are not simply strong beasts, but rather unique and specific terrors that have lived and hunted certain woodlands for ages. Others living near such wildernesses, however, consider Hodags a myth, nothing more than the sort of tall tale that is typical of excitable rural folk. A male Hodag measures 10 feet long and weighs 700 pounds. Interesting. Let's fuck it up. Oh, there's two of them. Great. Oh gosh, damn. All right. The amount of times I miss.
Go.
Nope, should have done that spell. Whoops. Oh, it's insane. I can't imagine playing this game on the highest difficulty with like how frequently I miss. Ah, nice.
Go.
That was a much easier fight. Yeah, more froggies. Lots more froggies. Oh. So many frogs.
Go.
Yeah, Mary. Goodness. Oh, they're quick too. Initiative.
Aboran, Center.
got some health, too. Alright, if you back up... You don't need to back up.
Gom.
Come on. Gotta love a mirror. When she works. She often doesn't. Bunch of steak. Lizard steak. So we've been in here, we've been in there. Gotta go in there. But first I want to check this out, see if I can go in here. I believe that I can. Saving. Into the spirit hut. Oh, it's not terrifying at all. A young boy stands in the middle of the hut. He's pale and his eyes are wide and frantic. But when he opens his mouth, a much older voice emerges. Confident and derisive. "Kneel before your great ancestor, mortals, or I'll punish you." The child bursts into spooky laughter. "All right, enough games. I understand you're here to take the boy. Who or what exactly am I talking to?" "You can call me the Count Shimmerglow, your excellency to my friends. I own this village, and all these foolish lizards. You wouldn't want to get on my bad side. But who are you? A ghost? Evil spirit? I need to know who I'm dealing with." It's hard to detect what it is you're speaking with. A ghost? Demon? Fae? Maybe something even more exotic. Regardless, it doesn't seem that he's possessing the boy. It's most likely that he's standing near the boy, invisible, and controlling the boy telepathically. Oh yes, what could I be? A mystery, a secret, a delightful charade. It's enough for you to know I'm not the last one at the court of a particularly important and influential person. And what influential personage would that be? If you mean a god, I don't know of any gods in the world matching that description. What makes you think my patron is of your world? What would you, a mortal waste of flesh, know of the first world and its gods? You shouldn't even speak its name above a respectful whisper. The first world is so called because it is believed to be the gods' first draft of a subsequent plane that would later split into the material plane and the shadow plane. It is coterminous with the material plane and the shadow plane, but exists outside the standard cosmology, being somehow behind the other two planes. The unfinished first world lacks universal fixed laws of physics. Regions of the first world remain as test grounds for different, unfinished, and sometimes mutable and evolving physical properties. Gravity is inconsistent between parts of the first world, and the speed of light is arbitrary and variable. Where these regions overlap, the reactions between these inconsistent laws can be unpredictable. The first world is home to all manner of strange creatures, apparently prototype versions of the plants and animals of the material plane. Although its chief inhabitants are Fae, the most powerful of which are the creatures known as the Eldest. Why do you need this child? The deep primal terror of these barbarians makes for a heavy and satisfying meal, but there's no spice to it. It's too plain. You see, I'm a connoisseur by nature. Sometimes I yearn for something sweet, something tender. And this child's fear makes for just such a delightful dessert. It's definitely a will-o-wisp. What are you doing here exactly? Enjoying myself. These gullible lizards obey my every word, and I do my best to make their lives a living hell, so I can feed on their fear, pain, and shame. All the most delectable emotions. Okay, release the child. Are you this rude to everyone you visit? All right, you want me to set the boy free? It's negotiable. You'll need to provide me something of value in return, of course. The boy was just a whim. I don't mind parting with him so long as you provide me something more valuable in return. Say, an old lizard folk? A rattler, they called him. He walks around outside the village regularly. Bring him here, alive, and I'll release the child. Why do you need the rattler? I've grown tired of the old lizard and his rattle. His songs drain the fear from the tribe. However, I can sense that he fears me as well. Yes, that sounds tasty. I'll take great joy in feeding off of his final fear. Can we strike some other kind of deal? No. No, no, no. You want to haggle? Try the marketplace. My terms are non-negotiable. You want the child? Bring me the old rattler. Well, I gotta try. Yeah. I don't negotiate with monsters. I knew it.
Warwash. An.
What level is he? 16. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Okay.
Ha. Riti. Oxy. Yas.
That's Wamiri, I think. He's gonna rage.
Go.
I did hit him pretty good. And those attacks of opportunity are gonna help as well. Holy shit, did I win? Wow. I just got so fucking lucky. Cool. That was fast, too. Damn. Thank you, good people. Just gonna run home. Alright, good luck. You hear a loud altercation from the street. In the middle of the village, Kagar the Rattler and Chieftain Vesket are yelling at each other. You don't understand, bonehead. There's no Stishjack. Evil spirit trick you, and you believe like stupid child. You almost destroy whole tribe. Stishjack lead Longtails to victory. We conquer all, and all be scared of us. Just a little more, I capture all lands, build great empire, like old times, like your song tells from big water to high mountain. Seeing you, Vesket bares his teeth. Traitor, you work with Warmblood to kill great ancestor. Never forget. Revenge! Revenge! Oh boy. Oh, there's only 3 of them? Alright, that shouldn't be too bad.
Ha. Riti. Go.
Ooh, he's quick. There we go.
Ari. T. Gum.
Hi, Pipin. Time for me to hit the hay. Good vibes to Davos and glory to nok-nok. Hell yes. I appreciate you, man. Glory to nok-nok indeed. Everyone, don't forget to say hello to Pipe in 3D. And Pipe in, you have yourself a wonderful evening. Get some sleep, my friend. And if I don't see you this week, have a good one. Is this guy not taking any damage? What is happening right now? Oh, okay, never mind. The numbers just aren't right, but it is showing on my notes. Jeez. How much more does he have? Ooh, Biomiri. And leopard. Good God. Alright. I cannot help Amiri. Okay.
T. Go.
dog takes death door abilities. Alright, he's got another trident, hide armor, and an amulet. Where is Hagar? Hello. The ornate throne, made of darkened wood, is clearly centuries old. Still not sure where this guy went. The guy just, like, vanished. Legitimately have no idea where he went. Sound of this giant drum probably travels many miles. Oh. Okay, I did not see him standing there before. Warmblood, save Longtail tribe from huge evil. May sun and moon bless Warmblood. May his ancestors smile always at him. What'll happen to your tribe now? Kagar not know. Damage too big. We stay in village, not survive long. Need go somewhere away from thickskins. Look for a new place to live. Your tribe has taken a huge blow. If you wish, we could give you shelter in one of our towns. Warmblood done lots for Longtails, but we not take too many gifts, yes. Otherwise, we lose our heart. Who we become in your big cities? Beggars? Vermin like rats? We need find our own path, yes. Alright, I respect that. Farewell, good luck. That was cool. Not exactly what I anticipated coming into this place, but alright. I'm thinking I should go back, rest, and then hit the Dwarven Ruins with Harem in my party, and then swap him out and come back. Yeah, let's do that. Welcome again, your grace. Hey, you have many goods from Keonan. Have you been there? Enio shrugs. I was born in Keonan, in Greengold, a port on the shore of Lake Encarthen, and the only place in the elven homeland where others are allowed entrance. Merchants from all over the world rushed to Greengold as soon as Queen Talendia Edesril opened it to strangers. It has been a city of commerce ever since. You might say that the business of trade runs in my blood. And returning to your question, yes, I often visit my homeland when I'm nearby. Okay, do you know anything about the ancient dwarven fortress in these lands, Vertil? Nothing at all, your grace. 3 dwarf clans used to live in these lands. The Waradash, the Langabuck, and the Skiegi. My family is Skiegi, but we moved off to Maivon 200 years ago together with Aldori, fleeing from the Conqueror. Our grandfathers made a safe bet that the Sword Lords would need swords. Anyhow, neither me nor my father have ever been to the old fortresses. I vaguely remember from grandfather's stories that the Langabuck stronghold is supposed to be somewhere nearby. But no, I'd have no idea where to look for it. Okay. But I should be good to go. I don't really want to swap him out. But I need Lindsay, it seems like. I need Tristian. I need Valerie. She does a ton of damage too. Yeah. Let's just get it over with, I guess. Hey, Dre. How you doing today, my friend? It has been a minute. I don't think I've been on since last Monday. I'm going to try and be on a little bit more frequently, though, during the week. During the day. Boom. I have a feeling this is where I'm going to find all of these trolls that I need.
Trolls usually treat kobolds like annoying moths. I wonder what that Tartuccio could have told them.
Maybe they just liked the color purple. Or was he able to offer them something they truly desire? Or perhaps he's the first kobold clever enough to learn the language of the giants.
The troll who stands before you looks different from his kin. His pelt is cleaner and his stench is almost bearable, unlike the other trolls. Noticing you, he turns and slowly steps towards you. Hail, Borba! The troll's voice is rough and gravelly. Welcome to Trobold, an abandoned dwarven keep where 2 races, trolls and kobolds, settled together, attempting to create their own kingdom. Such an unlikely union could have been created only by a true genius, at least by kobold standards. He grins widely, revealing a row of long, rotten, and chipped teeth, but there's no menace in it. Trobold? Ours capital, the troll exclaims, waving his hand toward the rock. Kingdom of both troll and kobold. We live there now, in peace with Borba. Ours land. Your comment is impressive. Yes, the troll agrees. Tartok speaks like that. Taught me Borba language. Told I am smart. The troll proceeds to scratch his armpit, then sniff his fingers. What do you mean, Borba? You are Borba. The troll hesitates. Human, elf, dwarf. All Borba. Okay, who are you? Jazan. The troll pounds his chest, making a hollow thud. I had different name before. Now Jazan. Like Borba. He thrusts out his chest, and a dribble of drool from his mouth promptly lands there. Me talk like Borba. Wash myself like Borba. And no eat Borba. Me is like Borba myself. Alright, what do you want from me? The troll makes a strange growl. You're about to draw your weapons when it becomes evident that he was simply clearing his throat. I meet Borba and tell them, King Hargolka and King Tartuk, ask that Borba stay away from Trobold. It filthy, not pretty and dangerous. We invite Borba later, when kings allow. Tell me more about Trobold. First city for both Troll and Kobold will be Kingdom. Troll and Kobold, and Borba will do friendship. Troll no eat Borba anymore, and Borba no kill Troll and Kobold anymore. Peace. A bitter smile appears on Harim's face. A proud citadel of dwarves turned into a lair for trolls and kobolds. Would it be possible to humiliate Torag any further? Who is Hargolka? King over all trolls. Strong, smart, kind. The troll stutters slightly and pauses for a moment. Made all trolls together. Made kingdom, like Borba. So trolls aren't eating people anymore. Me no eat Borba no more, Jazan claims proudly. King Hargolka and King Tartuk order so. Other trolls still eat Borba. They wild and dumb. Soon, they stop. So what do you eat now? Horse, cow, dog. Jazan scratches his belly. Dead Borba too, sometimes. Long dead, before Hargolka's order. No need to waste food, so you still eat human flesh. The troll stares at you for a moment. Me eat, he confesses, slumping a little. But me no kill Borba. Never again kill Borba. Are you sure you won't change your mind as soon as you've run out of people in your larder? You might get hungry again. The troll's eyes flash. Borba no get it. Borba no food. Hargolka said so. Borba tried to get me angry on purpose. Jazan's words become a growl. Then he calms himself. Borba. Friend. He nods, then goes silent. Alright, you don't eat people anymore. But how can you be so sure about the rest of your kin? Dumb Borba, don't listen, Jazan snarls. Troll no eat Borba. Borba friend. Jazan stomps his feet loudly and works his jaw, spraying you with stinky, sticky saliva. Alright, calm down, it was just a question. Trolls are friends with Borba now. For several moments, Jazan inhales and exhales loudly, his eyes bulging madly. But he then seems to regain control over himself. Borba and Troll, friends. He nods, then turns away. Alright, well I'm glad to hear you don't eat people anymore. Let me ask you something else. Jazan stares at you, his tongue dangling out. It's literally hanging out. Like, we just want to look around here, we're not here to fight. Amiri looks at you with confusion. What? What do you mean, we're not here to fight? Valerie bites her lip. With respect, I must warn you, that was an inconsiderate statement. Our duty is to our people, not these beasts. Jazan scratches the back of his head, making a loud crackling sound. Borba better not go. Trolls still wild and dumb. Much danger. Jazan sighs, a sound you've never heard from a troll, and stomps away. That was not expected. Alright, to deal with the trolls, we must first learn more about them. These trolls have a leader named Hargolka. I bet he's the fattest and ugliest of them all. Trolls and kobolds are wild creatures, not much smarter than animals if you ask me. To call them barbarians would be flattery, but ours are strangely organized. It seems they're trying to build their own kingdom. So, now, wait a minute. Okay, so that's not a quest yet, so yeah, this is what I should be doing. Oh, and kobolds.
Go on.
Ekundayo. There we go. Yeah, that was silly of it.
Gum.
Said, oh, it's time. The solid dwarven stonework has been overtaken by moss and is crumbling in spots. Oh, I don't know if I'm ready to take on an entire city of trolls on the dwarven outpost. Wait, what? Oh, okay, you want that there too? Gosh, so much to do. So I need to go back and get Jubilost as well. Alright, then let's do that. Let's take a minute here. Alright, let's go back to the kingdom then real quick. Now that I see that there's an event there. Your Grace! Keston's face looks worried and fearful. Your Grace, ill news from the Gnarl Marches. Again. There were already many trolls there, but now people are afraid to leave their houses. The wilds are said to be swarming with them. The hunters were the first ones to notice. Then came the merchants delivering packages and food to the outskirts of the barony. Now there are more and more reports of trolls attacking villages. At first I took the reports for gossip, though it was just the fear talking. But a local group of merchants recently reported that most of the trolls seem to be lurking around the house of one Bartholomew Delgado, an odd mage living out in the wilds all by himself. They're saying there are so many trolls out there, nobody can reach Bartholomew for fear of the beasts. Keston's face goes dark. Those trolls are up to something, and this strange Bartholomew fellow is clearly tangled up in it somehow. If the wizard's gotten some idea in his head to conspire with the trolls, we should make the first move and hit them with a preemptive strike. However, if the trolls are coming for him rather than to him, Keston sighs, it would be an enormous help if you could pay a visit to Bartholomew and figure out what's going on. I recommend haste. If nothing is done soon, there may be a grisly fate in store for your subjects. Oh boy, that's the guy that was torturing trolls. Unknown troublemakers are spurring the people to rebel against their ruler. Grumblings of popular discontent can be heard in the capital. Advisors should either answer to the rabble-rousers or nip the rebellion in the bud. Alright, so Octavia is the only one available for that. And then the River Maiden. There is a mermaid in a river where trade ships operate. She's begun to sink passing vessels. She must be chased away from there before she scares off all the merchants. Well, it sounds like Tristian is the one to handle this. Okay. In that case, let me go ahead and upgrade one of my settlements real quick. Why did I do 2 taverns? What am I thinking here? Oh, that was dumb. That's what I wanted. Well. Balls. That was a waste. Let's take out you. Put you back. Now I have to go find Jubilost and those feather token people. This guy. Where is this guy? It doesn't tell me locations. Could be that. Could be that. I honestly don't remember, so I'll have to look that up before I come back to this. So there's 2 places that I need to go tomorrow, but that's where I'm going to call it, folks. Because it's past 1 o'clock. I got things to do. Thanks for hanging out. Tuck, feel free to text me, man. We can talk more about this. And for everyone else, thank you for being here and hanging out all night and joining us on this crazy adventure. I know I'm super behind on my YouTube videos, so I'll try and catch up on those this week. But we are going to go, let's go say hi to Knowles. New paths, new fears. Heck yeah. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. And I will catch you all next time. Enjoy.